Hey everyone, I'm Ren Matley, and welcome to the premiere of Shots and Daggers. This is a new game that I wrote. It didn't start out that way and just turned into its own thing. Um, this is a rules light TTRPG. It is story driven. There is going to be some dice rolling in combat, but it's mostly role play. It's just going to be a good time. Characters are going to start out inebriated. They have a sobriety rating scale that goes from 5, where they're sober, down to 0, where they're unconscious. Characters will actually start out on a 1, so you are like stumbly drunk. This is a roll under system. They'll be rolling percentile die most of the time, and they have to roll under the percentage that's needed instead of rolling over it. I know that's a little different than what most games are, but it just seemed to be what made sense for it. First and foremost, I do have to warn you, we are for mature audiences only. So viewer discretion is advised. Obvious care warning, there is going to be alcohol use and possible substance use in games going forward. Yeah, sorry, I'm nervous. Can y'all tell? I bet you can tell. Why don't we start out by introducing my players?
Hi everybody, it's Ames. Tonight I am the voice of Mo. I am she her. Mo is she they. A fiendish maid. She is very dark skinned with fiery red hair that is done up in almost like a victory roll into a duck curl, and the sides are shaved. Um, Otherwise, she's just really drunk and ready to see what happens. And you can find me on Twitter at LollyG50.
Greetings, Earthbound travelers. I am Tyr the DM. Tonight I'm Tyr the player, the world's okayest player. And I'm playing Billy Bell. He is of fairy descent. His great grandmother was a tinker, if you will. You can find me on I am he him. Billy is he him. You can find me on Twitters at Tyr _ the _ DM. Also want to take a moment to give a shout out to Peculiar Patrick, aka Patrick Taylor, for our theme song that y'all got to hear, and you'll get to hear when we go on breaks. And just want to remind you that we do not encourage the use of nicotine products such as vaping, cigarettes, cigars. Just because we do it doesn't mean you should. We want you to have happy, healthy lives.
Hi, everybody. I'm Christina. Tonight I'll be the voice of Amara. She is of merfolk descent. Has kind of hair colored like the ocean, so greens and blues. Wearing a shimmery little like bodysuit dress with a sheer skirt. And we are both she, her. And you can find me on Twitter at Tia Morsascula.
And once again, I'm Ren Matley, she, her, and I'm going to be your narrator tonight. You heard them all mention their heritage. So in this game, everybody's a human, but some humans have mixed backgrounds, so to speak. There is somewhere in their heritage a being of non-human descent. whether fairy or fiendish or merfolk or monstrous or angelic. And so sometimes you have humans with special traits. So I'm so nervous. I'm so sorry. I'm probably forgetting a million things. I will answer questions as we go as much as I can. And let's get started. So everybody make sure your sobriety rating is set to 1. The night started out so well. You were at the pub with friends, and you heard about this massive party that someone was throwing at the old keep, so of course you had to go. The evening was filled with dancing and free booze, but now it's getting really, really late. And despite how drunk you are, you can't help but notice that there aren't as many people as before, even though the party's still going. Did they go home? Did something happen? And maybe they just wandered off and found somewhere to sleep it off. I mean, after all, this keep is huge and maze-like. In fact, you're not really sure how you got in here. You kind of just followed the group. That's where we're going to start from. So what would everyone like to do?
Oh, Amara's gonna stumble up to the person nearest her.
All right.
And we'll do 50-50. Let's see. Okay. We'll say it's Billy, and she's gonna kind of stumble into him and be like, "Hey, do you know where everybody went?"
They done went to the moon.
Oh, do you know how to get there?
Nah,
Oh. How about how to get out of here?
with our feet. Billy will click his heels together 3 times, going, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home."
And yet, Billy, you're still standing in the middle of this party.
Granny lied.
Uh, oh, okay. So Amara's gonna wander off and try to find somebody else.
Billy will follow.
What's Mo doing while this is happening?
Mo's confused. She was standing off to the side. She heard the back and forth, and she's just like, where are we? What just happened? She's gonna kind of walk behind them because at this point, drunk brain is kind of fixated on this because it's also kind of funny, even though she's confused. So we're gonna see what plays out between the blue-haired chick and the guy talking about being on the moon and trying to click his feet to get there. She's completely confused.
How long is Amara's hair?
Oh, it hangs down past her knees.
Billy will grab 2 handfuls like he's got reins and prance behind her.
She's just gonna swing her head like she's in the water, like it's waves, and go with it.
If the ocean was whiskey and I was a seal, I'd swim to the bottom and I'd drink my fill.
No, that's a Kelpie's. I'm not a Kelpie. I don't think
I
I'm a
didn't
Kelpie.
say you was a Kelpie.
You called
Do
me
you
a
have
seal.
a sealskin coat?
I'm not telling you. Are you gonna take my coat?
I ain't gonna take your coat. I'm trying to get you out of your clothes, not in them.
Mo from behind both of you is like, wait a minute. Wasn't it Silkies that have the seal coat? Y'all are like mixing stuff up now.
I don't know. I was just.
Methuselina. Hi.
You actually got the name right.
Yeah,
Nobody
I've been
does.
practicing.
My mother never gets my name right.
She
Mother,
gets
mother.
mine right.
Ooh.
It, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Just call me Mo.
Okay. Oh, do you call him daddy? The mother thing.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
No, no, no. Um, no, nobody gets my actual name right, not even my mother, which,
oh.
she named me, but she can't even say my name right. She's still giggling over, the whole she's talking the whole time, but she's just like, no, 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 no.
You made Amara's brain stop. She's just like thinking now, like, huh?
I drunk, you think.
Yep.
About now, a drunk dancer nearby is going to bump into Amara.
And Amara's gonna grab their hands and start dancing around.
They go with it. Is Billy still trying to hold on to Amara's hair?
Hold her hair.
Yes.
We're gonna twirl around and try to go around Mo and like capture Mo in the middle of the circle of the three of us.
It's a mopole.
Mo's just gonna like throw her arms up. She's just gonna stand there in the middle and kind of slowly do like a little stomp spin while you guys do that. Because he said mopole, so here we go.
Hey, man. Have you? I came with my buddy. You didn't see where he went, did you?
Did he click his heels to go to the moon?
No, he went to the bar.
Which way's the bar?
Uh, having spent this guy around at this point, he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen him, darling. We haven't seen a lot of people lately. Where did everybody go?
To the moon.
Oh, damn, you're right. There's not as many people. That's just more
There's
room to dance, right?
Well, maybe there's a secret room we're missing, like part of the party.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, like maybe they have a VIP section.
I say let's look for a way down. Basement party.
Yeah, I get what you mean. No, I don't. What?
Stairs, man, stairs.
Oh, I remember stairs when we got here, but I can't remember if they went up or down.
That's all a matter of perspective.
Is it? I
Well, if you're at the top of the stairs, you got to go down. If you're at the bottom of the stairs, you got to go up.
So while Billy's having this conversation, Amara's trying to follow along with her eyes. So first she's staring, and then she's looking up at Mo's hands, and down at Mo's feet, like trying to figure out as they go along.
Mo's still doing the little circles, kind of do do do.
all right. I'm gonna find my buddy. Y'all have fun with your basement.
Okay.
I'm gonna stumble away.
Mara's gonna look for a door.
All right. Roll me a percentile die, keeping in mind that because you are inebriated, the pass percentage is going to be a little lower.
And of course I don't roll low. I got a 51.
There's still too many people, and it's not well lit in here, and not seeing any doors from where you're at.
Alright. So, um, hmm, hmm. I don't see a door.
You got a call. And Billy is going to go stumbling around going, here, door, 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 door. Here, door. Looking for a door.
I'm imagining that Billy still has Mara's hair, so she's just kind of like going along.
All right, Billy, roll me a pass percentage.
62.
Nope. The doors just aren't answering your call.
Uppity fucking doors.
Maybe you need hands. She's gonna try to pull her hair back.
He's going to pull tighter. Whoa.
Billy, darling, I think you're hurting the poor girl. You might need to turn her
Oh.
loose.
Well, okay.
And we're looking for a door? I thought we were looking for stairs.
Either
Well,
one.
yeah. We just want to go down. Yeah.
You wish. Alright. Oh, no, she didn't find jack shit. I rolled an 82.
There don't seem to be any doors in here, Mo.
Mm-mm.
Just too many bodies, too much dim light.
Somehow there's like no entrance, exit, stairs. We're like sealed in this thing. I think we're stuck here forever.
Oh no!
We're going to die.
Amara's gonna drop to her knees and cry for a minute because she thinks she's stuck in the middle of the floor.
There.
There's
I
no ocean. I can't live with no ocean.
You'll die first. It's okay.
Well, I mean, they do have water and food in here somewhere, so we should be okay.
I don't see it.
Amara, don't worry. Don't worry. If you die, I'll be fine.
Okay.
See, doesn't that make you feel better? It makes me feel better.
Mo is just kind of like struck dumb by that statement because even to her drunk self, they're like, there's something about that just ain't right.
Wanted.
That just. Lord, Billy, we can't take you anywhere.
Billy, about now, a very petite young lady with long blonde hair kind of comes over and like leans up onto your shoulder. Hey, looking around. Do you know how to get out of here?
Billy will put his face really close to hers. Hi, I'm Billy.
Hi, I'm Abby.
You got to click your heels and say there's no place like Neverland.
That's weird.
Somewheres there's some stairs, but the doors are not heeding my call.
Yeah, I just like walked all the way around the room and I didn't see the door. Do you think it's hiding? Do doors hide?
It could be. Maybe we got to walk backwards, and Billy is going to try to walk backwards looking for a door.
Billy, I would like you to roll me a percentage for that, since you are walking backwards in a still semi-crowded space. I'll give you a 50-50 chance for not tripping over somebody.
27.
You managed to walk backwards, navigating the space without actually stepping on or tripping over anyone.
Here, Rod. We walk backwards, we call them backwards. Here, Rod.
Wouldn't it be rude?
Hey, I don't talk about your accent. Stay the fuck off mine.
But, Billy.
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But, Billy, darling, as a mage, accents are important when it comes to spells. That might be why the door is still hiding from you.
You're a mage?
Yeah.
Can you turn me into a duck?
Sure. You're a duck.
I don't look like a duck.
Don't
I want
worry.
my money back.
Amara's gonna look up and go, "Oh my God, you're a duck."
Mm-hmm. You didn't pay anything,
Quack.
Billy.
Quack, 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 quack,
See? You're a duck.
quack, 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 quack. Now I can find the rude. Quack, quack, quack.
The rude what?
The
Oh,
fucking door that's hiding.
what if it's one of those doors like in those old stories where you gotta like find like the way to open it?
Oh.
Amara's gonna start trying to navigate through the feet on her hands and knees, looking for hidden door.
On the floor.
She figures eventually she'll run into a wall or something, so as long as she's checked every inch of it.
Go ahead and roll me a pass percentage. Let's see if you do actually run into a wall
Or a person.
or if you're wandering aimlessly across this floor.
24.
You do eventually bump into the wall.
I found it. She's gonna shoot the when you walk up with your hands until she's standing up.
Amara, since you're feeling around on the wall now, roll me a pass percentage again.
Oh no, 92.
This is not the spot, apparently.
She's gonna start talking to the wall. You don't like it when I touch you like that? Come on, open up a little bit for me.
Maybe if you touch it like this.
Mo, roll a pass percentage. Let's see if anything happens.
It's an 83.
You know, if I'd made this a roll high system, you'd all be rolling low.
Billy has been inspired by the searching for secret doors. Are they sconces on the walls?
There are.
And do they contain torches?
A couple of them do, but some of them have gone out.
Billy is just going to start pulling torches, lit or not, and throwing them over his shoulder.
Oh, geez. All right, Billy. First, I'm going to ask you to roll a pass percentage to see if anything catches fire.
That is a 28.
You're in luck. These torches go out as they hit the floor. Nothing catches fire. There's no flammable material immediately in their vicinity. Now, I'd like another one to see if anything happens when you pull on any of these.
20.
First one, nothing. Second one, nada. Third one, when you try to pull it, it goes click and it turns. And with it, a piece of the wall seems to pop back.
Holy sheep shit. Hey. Hey. Hey.
The duck
found
found
something.
the duck found a door. The duck found a
Fuck,
door.
I'm a duck. They can't understand me. He will begin dancing interpretively to try to explain that he was pulling torches along the wall and found a door.
Amara, the duck found the door.
It's the rude. Let's go. She's gonna hook her arm around Mo's and try to
Yep.
skip over there.
Yep.
Drunkenly
Skip together. Which is more of a stagger, but hey, in their minds it's splendid.
Sorry, I had to catch my breath. So, Billy, there you stand in front of the section of wall that has sunk back into itself. Are you going to mess with it? Wait for the others? What do you want to do?
I want to push on it.
All right, go ahead. You don't have to really just push on it. You give it a little bit of a shove. It sets back a little bit further and slides off to the side, revealing a corridor.
This is either the way to the VIP or to the restroom.
How do you tell which one it is?
If you
No.
smell piss, it's the restroom.
No, I've been to parties before where. Anyways.
Yep. I was gonna say, everything smells like pee after a while.
Amara's gonna be like, "Let's go!" And so she's gonna grab Billy with her other arm, so she's got Mo on one side and Billy on the other. Come on, let's go!
All right. I wished you guys could understand what the fuck I was saying. I'd like to be turned back to a human, but I can't ask to be turned back to a human because I'm a duck.
I think you're
Can't hear
muted,
you, Ames.
Ames.
You're muted, Ames.
Better?
There you go.
That was really weird. It delayed or whatever. Mo's gonna lean over, and she's gonna be like, quack, quack, boop. And when she boops, she waits a second and she goes, Billy's back!
Billy, I grabbed the right duck.
Yes.
Well, smack me in the face and call me Susie.
Amara's gonna reach up and go, Susie!
Do it like you mean it, goddammit.
We don't have time for this. We need to find the VIP room.
Or the pee-pee room, either one. I think I'm laughing too hard.
Too late.
Yeah, I told you
Okay.
it all smells like pee.
Yep. Let's move along before we are, like, stuck in his puddle.
Alright.
These are expensive shoes.
Is the corridor dark or is it lit?
It is a little dark. It is not really lit.
Okay, so
However, there is a faint amount of light coming from Amara.
Whoa.
did you pee again?
No, you're glowing.
Oh, no, I'm not. You're imagining it.
You're like a glow stick. If I shake you and he grabs your shoulders and starts shaking, do you get brighter?
No, but I might get all over you.
Billy, don't make me turn you back. Don't make me turn you back into a duck.
Yeah, because people couldn't understand what I was saying.
As you're having this conversation, you can't help but notice the sound of stone sliding against stone behind you.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Mo will look. I don't think that's a good thing. Or maybe it's okay. I don't know, but we need to go find this room, whichever one we're looking for.
Onward. Mara's gonna stumble forward.
As you start your way down this old hallway, it's about 10 feet wide. There's cobwebbing up in the corners. The stone is clearly covered in a thick layer of dust, like nobody's been here for a while. And there's slight mustiness, like fresh air hasn't been through here in a good while.
We're heading to the pisser.
Ugh.
And the only light is Amara.
I think it's a theme party. And she's gonna start like pulling at the cobwebs off the wall.
I don't know, but it smells bad down here.
Billy will be like, wait a minute, I got an idea. And we'll sit down and take off his shoes.
All right.
And then put his backpack between his feet and pull out his lantern and attempt to light his lantern.
All right. It does take you a try or two because you fine motor skills not great right now. But you do get your lantern lit. So now there is much brighter light present in the hallway, and not just the soft glow of Amara.
Well, you got the light. You go first.
Okay. Forgetting his shoes and his backpack. We'll start walking.
Oh, you're leaving behind your shoes and your backpack. All right.
Yep.
The Amara and Mo, roll me percentile dice to see if you notice that Billy is leaving his things behind.
83.
Oh, no.
69.
Nope. Unfortunately, neither of you take note.
Nope, the light went that way.
You follow the corridor for a little way longer. It will turn to the right, and off of this portion of the corridor, you can see a couple of doors, one on your left and two on the right.
3 doors. 3 people.
Okay.
She's kind of like staring there for a second. She goes, "Ah, I'll take the one on the left because I'm not right."
Okay. That makes sense.
I know, right?
No, left, you said.
Well, yeah,
Well,
okay. She's gonna go to the
Flip
left
to
door.
see who. Flip to see who gets to pick which door first.
Ladies first, you go.
No, we flip. And he will attempt to do a cartwheel.
Go ahead and roll a pass percentage. Why not?
81.
You start to do a cartwheel, which turns into a stumble and a land on your tush.
You go first.
So Amara's gonna pick the closest door on the right. And she's gonna knock on it. Hello?
As you boom, boom, boom on that door, you can see little bits of dust falling from the frame.
They really did a lot of decorating.
I know,
The
right?
aesthetic is amazing.
But no one answers the door.
Okay. She's gonna try to like turn the handle. You know, like you kind of do when there's a sleeping baby, like you want to make no noise so you can just peek in a little bit.
All right.
But she's really drunk, so I don't know how much it's that.
Turning the knob very slowly, but it does in fact creak because it's old and kind of rusty. Are you going to try and open it?
Yeah, she's gonna try to push it open just a little bit.
You get that creaking sound of the door. Dark. Very
gonna
dark in here.
She's gonna stick her head in and kind of wave it around. Hello?
The soft glow of your head inside the room is the only light. And you can hear that skittering and squeaking sound of rats.
I don't think they have anything in there.
Billy will try pulling on his doorknob.
Gonna pull on the doorknob.
Trying to open the door.
Pulling on the doorknob. There's a soft clunking sound as you yank, but it doesn't do anything.
This one's locked. He will unsheath his great sword. I got a key. And slam it at the handle.
All right. Roll me an attack. Roll your pass percentage die.
15.
Despite being on a 1, a 15% will hit because at 1, your pass percentage is 25%. So you do, in fact, break off the doorknob, and the door itself swings inward just slightly.
Victory!
You defeated the Rude.
What's in there, Billy?
I don't know. Billy just throw open the door, shove his lantern in.
Shoving your lantern in, it shines enough light that you can see this room is full of what looks like old furniture. Some of it still covered with sheets. Some of it appears to have broken over time. It's been sitting here a long, long time unattended.
This must be the VIP place. It's got the loungy parties.
Is there anybody in there?
Is there anybody in there?
Nope.
No, we got the VIP to ourselves. What?
I wonder what's behind my door. Mo is going to stand right next to the door. She's on the side where the doorknob is. She's not standing in front of it to open. She's going to reach over and turn the knob, but her other hand, she's going to hold it up like she's got a weapon in it. She's just going to be kind of like like tactical style to open this door.
Mo, this one you can tell by the hinges is going to open into the hallway.
She sees that. She switches her position. So she's on the other side. And she's going to turn it. She's still holding one hand up like it's a weapon, like it's a gun, while she's turning the other door. And then she's gonna try to pull it open.
All right. You give it a yank and it creaks. It starts to swing open into the hallway.
As soon as it starts to open, she's gonna take and like fling it the rest of the way open and jump in the doorway and be like, "Boo, bitches, it's Mo!" and start looking around.
Mo, you find yourself staring at a set of steps that leads down. It's not a straight set of stairs, it curves like you would see in an old castle tower.
Y'all, I scared him into staying put. I found the way down.
Come on, Billy. We'll come back to the VIP. Woo, woo. Come on.
All right. Billy will take his lantern and toss it down the steps to see if it'll light the way.
You toss it down the steps?
Yes, like a bowling ball.
Okay. So this is an oil lantern, correct?
It just said lantern on the sheet.
Yeah, so it's an old school lantern. The base of it has some oil in it and there's a wick. So you toss it down the stairs. There will be a shattering of glass as it hits and bounces, and there is now burning oil on the steps.
Metal
that works
as
well.
fuck.
But how are we gonna get Billy?
It's just part of the decoration, and Billy walks through it.
You're going to try and walk down the steps and through where it's burning?
Yep.
All right, I'd like you to roll me a pass percentage to see if you fall attempting to navigate where the burning oil is on the steps.
Oh, yes. Yes, 89.
You do, in fact, slip. So you're going to take a small amount of damage from the fire and from the tumble down the stairs. You're going to take 5 points of damage total.
Billy will stand up at the bottom of the steps. Rock and roll.
Well, you're not at the bottom. You're just on a landing.
Oh.
The good news is that the tumbling down the stairs put out the clothing on your fire. Or the fire on your clothing. See, I can't talk tonight.
Is the rest of the fire still on the stairs?
Oh, yeah.
Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll.
Billy Duckbale, now what are we supposed to do? These shoes are expensive.
Amara's gonna pull out her shovel. I got this. And start creeping down the stairs until she gets close enough to the fire to try to like scoop it to the side.
On the stone steps. It's warm.
So like, just so she can make a path. She's just gonna scoop far enough so she can make it walk past it.
It makes a great scraping sound as you're sliding your shovel across these stone steps. It does not seem to be putting out the fire.
It's fine. She just wants to move the fire to the side. I'm just gonna keep moving it to the
I don't think that's gonna work.
I know. I gotta pee. Turn around.
Oh no.
Amara's gonna turn in a circle on the stair that she's on.
Billy is going to try to piss out the fire.
So if any of you are familiar with how oil fires work, the introduction of new liquid for the oil to float on is just going to cause the flame to spread as the oil drifts down the steps.
Seeing the fire spread, Billy's going to gasp. Holy fuck, I can control fire with my penis.
Well, I guess you gotta get a bang somewhere, right?
Your mom.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure your mom is a nice lady.
She just can't pronounce her own daughter's name, but hey.
The
Mo's
fire
gonna.
is-
Go ahead.
See, the oil fire is more wide now that it's been shoveled all over than tall, right?
Yes.
Okay. Billy, catch! And Amara's gonna try to jump down the stairs over the fire. Hoping he can catch her like Dirty Dancing. You know?
All right, I need a pass percentage from Amara to see if you can clear the steps and the flame. And I need a pass percentage from Billy to see if you can catch her.
I would like to note that Billy still has his penis in one hand.
Then Billy's going to have to make some choices.
17.
13?
5.
17. Yeah.
17. You clear both the flame and the steps, and Billy, you managed to catch her somehow. What I want to know is, do you catch her one-handed or with both?
One-handed.
And then the other one's on his penis.
Drunk as you are, I'm sure in your heads this looks like that perfect lift from the movie.
It's
And in actuality, it probably looks more like you slamming into him and him stumbling back, catching you with one arm.
That shit was epic. Your turn, Mo.
Amara's gonna roll over like to the wall.
Mo's gonna stand there for a minute and she's gonna be like, I think I've got another idea. She's gonna pull out her blanket. But instead of doing the smart thing that an undrunk person would do and possibly try to throw it on the fire, she's going to wrap it around herself and she's just going to try to, like, run through it.
I thought you were gonna say roll down the stairs.
Well, I mean, same thing. She's probably going to fall anyway because she's drunk. And I've been rolling high as hell. So, but she's rolled up like a burrito in this stupid thing. And it is noted, she made sure to cover her head and her hair first.
All right.
Before she covers the rest of herself, because this victory roll was hard to get done, and she ain't sacrificing it for nobody.
Roll me a pass percentage.
Oh my gosh. I actually rolled a 12.
Ooh. Mo, somehow it works. You manage to get past the flames without catching. There's a little singe on the edges of your blanket, but you're good.
I see, because like her head's completely covered, she probably slams into Amara and Billy on the other side. Just kind of like, poof.
And I got pee on my pants. And Billy would take off his pants.
Here, do you want my blanket? Because we don't want to stare at that the whole time.
Okay.
She'll hand him the slightly singed blanket.
He will make a cape out of the blanket. And go down the rest of the stairs like this.
So as
making
you
the noise.
As you navigate the curve of the steps, moving further away from where this small oil fire is now burning on the stairs, there is some smoke in the air, but it is going up as smoke does, and you're moving down away from it. However, as you navigate past the curve and away from the fire, once again, the only light is Amara. Amara, humor me and tell me what color you're glowing.
It's a light blue-green.
Now, it should be noted that Amara's light only seems to extend about 5 feet from her. Beyond that, it's still dark. She is, in fact, kind of like a glow stick. You find yourselves traveling down the stairs a little ways, and at the bottom, you find 2 doors. One to the left, one to the right.
Left is right. And she's gonna lean into the door.
Mo just shakes her head very sagely, like, that makes sense.
So Mara's gonna try the door that she's leaning on.
Alrighty. Before we do that, at this point, it's been almost an hour, or been right about an hour, and you feel yourselves starting to lose your buzz just a little bit. Everybody may move their sobriety rating up from a 1 to a 2.
Yeah.
So, Mara, you're leaning on this door. Are you going to try the knob?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the door.
All right, go ahead. Give that handle a jiggle.
28.
It's stiff at first, but then it clicks. And it does, in fact, start to open.
It was a little stiff, but I got it. She's gonna just lean with it while it starts to open. Just lean into the door.
You find yourself stumbling into a large, dark space. There's the sound of water dripping. And you think you can hear shuffling, like something moving.
Oh, this is the place. It's one of them blackout parties.
Billy is going to look for his backpack and become irate. Which one of you flatfoot stole my shit?
Don't nobody want your shit. Is it on the blanket?
My backpack.
I don't have your backpack. I have a belt pouch. Motherfucker,
That's
look
all
at...
I got.
She's gonna turn around and be like, look at my back, motherfucker. There ain't no backpack here.
Motherfucker, I may be, but the mother I fucked don't belong to me.
Well,
No, we already established it's her mother. Yeah, you're probably her daddy. We got it. Let's go.
Blackout party.
come on, Billy Duck. She's just gonna pat him on the shoulder. Let's go.
Stumbling into the room, Amara being the only light, I need everyone to roll me a pass percentage to see what you take notice of.
I rolled exactly a 50.
I rolled a 96.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see shit.
You're very distracted by the lack
19.
of backpack.
Now, dice. Well, we're not playing this game. Don't you do this? But now you're good dice. To establish some rules. This is the first time using these dice. I need to establish rules with them. Sorry.
Maybe they need to. Maybe this percentile dice need to make sure they stay separate for only when you do shots and daggers, because they might be confused at this point later on.
I would like to point out that my curse continues.
And your dice are rolling the exact opposite of what you want them to do.
Yes.
I mean, I rolled exactly a 50. How often does that happen?
So I got a 19. I think I'm the only one that passed.
Amara. Well, the other two are kind of standing around in the dark, Billy looking for his backpack. You catch the glint of something moving. At first, it's not really clear, but as it moves a little closer, you're fairly certain you can see eye shine when light hits a cat's eyes. Only it's too big to be a cat.
She's gonna reach back to see who's back there and be like, "Is that another duck?"
I don't know. It might be. Wait a minute. She's got a torch. So Mo's gonna try to bring out her torch and light it.
All right. You stumble a bit, but you get it lit.
And she's gonna kind of like hold it out beside where Amara is, and like look over there. Is it another duck? I don't know.
With the introduction of the light from the torch, what you can see is a creature slightly larger than the biggest of you, who has grayish skin, scraggly brown hair on top, and gnarly looking teeth, carrying what looks like a club. He wears clothing that is frayed and fragmented and doesn't really look to belong to him, like he took it off of someone else. You're fairly
Ooh.
certain as it gets closer, this might be a small troll.
Man, you need a spa day. And maybe a dentist appointment.
And with that, I need everybody to roll a d20 so that we can see which order we will go in.
That's probably why it stinks down here, too.
Alrighty. What did you roll, Christina?
A 9.
9 for Amara. Billy?
A 1.
1 for Billy. And Mo?
11.
And 11. All right. Mo, you are first.
Okay. After she
This,
says her bit. Go ahead.
sorry, this creature is about 30 feet from you at this point.
Okay. Well. Damn. Mo's gonna step out from behind Amara and move a little forward so that she's within 20 feet of the little troll guy and
All right.
attempt to cast Psychic Bolt.
All right. Okay, since this is new for everybody, can you read them what that spell says?
Yes. Give me just a second. I have to find it in the. There it is. So you focus your energy to attack the mind of another creature within 20 feet of you, momentarily filling their thoughts with horrifying images and dealing 1d8 in damage.
Alrighty. So go ahead and roll your percentile. Your pass
Okay.
percentage there.
Yep. 46.
Unfortunately, your pass percentage at a sobriety rating of 2 is going to be 35.
Yep.
So unfortunately, it does not seem to affect the troll.
Dang it.
This is probably a good time to explain to you. They don't have spell slots, so to speak. They have 3 levels of spells. At will spells, they can cast as many times as they want. Twice a day spells, where they can only cast that particular spell 2 times per day. And then she'll also have a once a day spell that she can only do that one time, obviously. Alrighty. That's going to bring up the troll. It's going to look at you very confused, stomping towards you, and swinging wide with its club, missing you. Which brings up Amara.
Ooh, now he's much closer. So, she's just gonna try to hit him with the shovel then.
All right, he's
Everything
about 20.
else she's. Oh, is he? Because he went up to hit Mo.
Mo moved forward.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry. Mo moved to where she was 20 feet from the troll. The troll
Okay.
moved up, so now the troll's about 10 feet from you.
Yeah, which is probably still too close to do a thrown weapon, right?
No?
Okay. Well, then in that case, she's going to throw her spear.
All right.
Um, 006. So is that a
I think
6?
that's a 6.
Awesome.
That's a 6. That will absolutely hit.
Yay. For a whopping 1.
All right, 1 point of damage. And it is now standing there with a spear jabbed in its leg, looking very confused.
You're a damage die. You're supposed to roll high.
Billy.
Billy is going to approach the troll and be like, hey, 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 hi. Look, we ain't got to start no shit. There ain't got to be no shit. You do you, we do us, we go our way. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. He's going to use charming.
All right, can you read that ability for us?
Roll pass percentage on any task that involves persuasion. The pass percentage when using this ability is 90% regardless of your sobriety rating.
All right, roll your pass percentage. Let's see if you can convince the troll to just back down and walk away.
79.
Oh, damn. The troll
Monkey
stumbles
wrench.
the troll stumbles back, kind of looks at you and nods, smacks the spear off of its leg, and hobbles off into the dark.
See? Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
Wow, Billy, you scared him off.
Nah, I spoke his language. His party language. He didn't want to harsh his vibe. We didn't want to harsh ours.
Amara's going to go grab up her spear. And then kind of wipe off the tip on Billy's blanket cape. To get the, troll off of it.
Oh, now the
Hey.
blanket's gonna stink forever.
Watch the merchandise, chica. Watch the merchandise.
I think that's what the troll did. That's why he left.
Oh. Billy looks very confused with a blanket cape, no pants, no shoes.
He's making me think of my toddlers. They take off their diaper and they just run around.
Naked time.
But you gotta have the cape. You gotta have the cape.
Mm-hmm.
To quote Ryan Reynolds as one of my favorite characters, he's gone full Winnie the Pooh.
That
All right.
blanket.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to burn that blanket.
you did. Mommy's gonna pick up the head and short
No, honey. I mean, like, it's gonna need to be cremated.
Oh. Da, da, da.
Exactly.
So now you find yourself standing in this room. It is fairly dark in corners, but the torchlight gives you enough light to get a basic idea of what's going on here. There is rubble in the one corner, as if part of the wall has collapsed or crumbled over time. The other side of the room, well, the light is dim from where you are. You can just make out what looks like maybe an archway.
Maybe the party is further down that way. I don't hear no music, but maybe we're too far away.
That's what I thought too.
All right, I think we're going to go ahead and take our first break here, and
Okay.
we will see y'all in about 10 minutes.
Clear.
Hey, and welcome back. Thanks for your patience while we took care of our break time needs and got some snacks and drinks. So, our inebriated friends have been stumbling around in the dark, trying to find their way out of this party that they were attending in an old castle keep. They've found themselves down an old corridor that was hidden by a hidden doorway. They stumbled down the steps, nearly catching themselves on fire, and managed to talk their way out of a fight with a troll. So now you stand in a large open room. Behind you, the door you came in through that leads back up the steps or through another doorway. And off to the opposite side of the room from where you are, you can see an archway that implies another door might be there. What do the three of you want to do?
I think we need to go that way. She's pointing with the
Billy
torch, by the way.
Billy will throw his arms up and go shh as he goes running towards the arch.
Amara's gonna follow them.
All right. So as you get closer to the archway, because Mo has the torch in hand, you can make out that this is a large archway that leads into another corridor. There are no physical doors blocking your way. There are a few fallen stones here and there, but nothing that implies the way is impassable. Are you entering the corridor?
Billy will.
All right. Making your way into the corridor, Mo's torch lighting your path. Mo, are you behind or in front of Billy?
I would guess I was kind of like in front, but I don't know if he ran in front of her.
Billy?
He'll be behind her, but he's just following the torch, going shh.
Gotcha. All right. Just getting a feel for where everybody's at. All right. So Mo, with the torch lighting the way, you can see this is just an old. How to put this? It is a corridor, but it's taller and wider than regular hallways, and the ceiling is arched. And there's the feel of almost a slight breeze here, like the air is actually moving, but just slightly.
Ooh, do y'all feel that? We might be finding the way out soon.
Billy will attempt to find the direction that the breeze is coming from with his penis.
Seems to be coming from in front of you, down the corridor.
He will hip thrust. It's that way.
Thanks, Billy.
You'll wander down this corridor for quite some time before you find yourselves coming to a gate, the old metal type. And this does, in fact, lead out of the castle. However, at the moment, it's shut.
Mo's gonna like look at it, try to see if there's a way to open it or if it has a lock or whatever.
It does have a lock on it.
Either of you guys know how to like pick locks?
Sure. Billy will swing his sword at the lock.
All right. Roll me a pass percentage. Let's see what happens.
8.
One of those big old padlocks. 8?
8.
There are
Wow.
sparks as your sword hits this rusty old lock and breaks it.
Wow.
I knew we kept ducks around for a reason.
I will take a dramatic, heroic pose.
With a hip thrust.
No, just a dramatic pose.
The gate now unlocked. What are you going to do?
Mo will try to open it.
It's stiff at first, as it hasn't been opened in a long time, but it does eventually creak and groan as you manage to pull it far enough that you could pass through.
Well, we didn't find the VIP party, but we can at least leave. She's just gonna kind of like point at it.
I think it might be time to go home.
Yeah.
Take me drunk, I'm home.
Did you try clicking your heels?
I don't have my boots. Some flatfoot stole them.
Probably that troll.
Probably. I bet he took my backpack and my pants too.
Probably. Mo's just gonna look at him, like look over at Amara and kind of wink a little bit, and just be like, "Yeah, we saw that troll. He took your stuff, man, when you weren't looking."
Definitely looked like he had other people's stuff on.
I would just like to know for posterity's sake that some of these shenanigans are things that I have actually done or have actually witnessed done. So,
being that I've
That's
known
amazing.
Tyr for over 20 years, I have witnessed at least 2 of the things that he has talked about tonight.
So as you stumble, squeezing through the gate, stumbling out into the moonlight, this is definitely not the way you came in. Ahead of you are thick bushes and trees. And you know when you came into the castle, you were on a path following the crowd.
we must have gone through a time warp.
Amara's gonna start dancing.
Not that time warp.
That's the only good time warp there is.
Think about it. There was a path and shit when we came in, and now there's like trees and bushes. That's the only logical conclusion.
That, and it's a completely different door.
Are we on the moon? And Amara's gonna look up. No, it's still up there, right?
Yeah, but we might be on a different moon. Billy, it actually worked.
Amara's just gonna sit there with her mouth open. She's amazed by the thought of a different moon.
So what are you going to do?
Billy sticks his sword in the ground. I claim this moon in the name of Billy.
Just don't pee on it, okay?
Well, I gotta claim it.
I was gonna say, he's peed everywhere else. Mo's gonna say that, and then she's gonna like start to walk into the brush or trees, looking to see if there's any, like trying as she's going, looking to see if there's any type of path or anything.
You're stumbling into the bushes, Mo, and moving the branches out of your way, catching on the brambles a little bit with your clothing. There's no path. There's definitely woods here. It looks like you could go into the woods, off through the brush to the left, or off to the brush, through the brush to your right.
Which way you guys want to go? We can go left, we can go right, or we could go, I guess we could go back.
King Billy says we go to the left.
To the left.
As long as later you don't holler we should have gone to the right.
As royalness, I hold the right to change my mind whenever my mind changes.
Alright.
But I will make you the official court mage. And you the official court glow stick.
Amara's gonna look up and down and then shake. Now wait, was that to the right or the left? You said left, but then you said right a whole bunch.
We're going to the left.
Okay.
To the
She's still
left, to
trying to
the
count like the conversation back.
And it can be noted, just like I just did, she says left, but she's actually pointing right. But she's also going to turn to the left while still like pointing over that way. He said to the left. Just she's gonna. I know it's confusing. It's fine. Just follow me. It's fine. I have.
Directions work differently on the moon.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So you're turning left, stumbling off through the brush. Stumbling through the brush, wandering off into the trees. You're going to wander for a little while, stumbling over rocks and tree stumps and roots here and there, catching your clothing here and there on branches and brambles. Another hour passes, and you may increase your sobriety level or your sobriety rating from a 2 to a 3.
Ah, man. We didn't bring
And
any drinks with us, guys.
Wait. And Amara's gonna pull out her flask.
Because the buzz is wearing off, man.
So she's gonna take a sip and then hand it around.
Indubitably.
Who takes a shot? Please take your sobriety rating back from a 3 back down to a 2.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's better.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
thanks. Yeah. Because, you know, hair of the dog never bites as hard as a regular dog.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Where's
Stick
the
it back in
dog?
the pouch. And so then Amara's gonna take the ends of her skirt and start skipping through the brush. Going, fairies and merfolks and fiends! Oh my! Fairies and merfolks and fiends!
You'll stumble out of the bramble and into a clearing.
It wasn't! I found open!
Your skirt is magical.
That's what she said.
Stumbling into this clearing, you have finally found a path. It goes off to the north and to the left slightly, or off to your right and slightly to the south.
Why does everything go in 2 directions?
It's a test.
I didn't study.
I didn't either. Hey, you got any more of that?
A little bit.
Nah, I'm good. I'm back at the level I like to maintain.
Anybody who takes another shot from the flask, please reduce your sobriety rating to a 1.
She just handed it to him. She's like, it's got a good buzz. Please.
How thick is the grass in this clearing?
It's carpet-like.
How tall?
4 inches.
Billy spreads his arms, falls back, and begins to make grass angels.
All right, so just to make sure I am keeping track here. Billy is on a 1.
Yes.
Mo, you're on a 2.
Yep, 2.
And Amara is also on 2. All right. On their character sheets, they do have a little scale where they can move something, whether it's a die or a marble, along to keep track of their sobriety ratings.
This is something I actually done at Baron Wars. I was so drunk that in my head I thought, everything's making an indention in the grass. I can make grass angels.
Mm-hmm.
Amara's gonna look over at Mo. Well, at least the blanket will keep him from getting a rash.
Yeah, and I think that last shot made Billy stupid.
Hey, I resemble that.
We know, it's okay, Billy Duck.
So, and then Amara's going to whisper, drunk whisper, so not whisper. I think the blanket's up its crap. Are you sure you want it back?
I already told you we're gonna cremate it. That sucker is dead after this.
You're gonna kill Billy?
No, the
You're
blanket.
going to kill me? What? I'm sorry. Billy will run north.
All right, Billy takes off running to the north.
Help, they're trying to kill me.
Just
They're
keep billowing
trying
in
to
the
kill
wind.
me.
Kate billowing behind him, other things flopping.
They're trying to kill me. Wait a minute. I got a sword. He'll pull his sword back out.
You're muted, Ames.
Mo's gonna chase after him, and when he pulls his sword, she's gonna stop, and she's like, "No, Billy, we were talking about the blanket, not you. The blanket."
Blanket's alive?
No, not really, but it's gonna be burnt at the end of this adventure.
Billy will drop his sword and grab the blanket and start wrestling with it. You won't kill me, you son of a bitch.
That's right. Attack the blanket. Go ahead. You know what'll really fix it? She's gonna hand him the torch. Take it off and then set it on fire.
He just sets it on fire.
Damn it, Billy!
While wearing it?
Yes.
She's gonna yell, "Damn it, Billy!" and she's gonna try to untie it.
When she says this, she's gonna try to tackle him so they can roll it out.
Amara's going to tackle Billy. Roll a pass percentage.
She's gonna
for me.
try. Oh no, 78.
Sorry, you cut out. What was 78?
78.
You kind of hug Billy more than tackle him.
It's no time for romance. I gotta kill the blanket.
Billy, you're going to take 1 point of damage. You're going to lose 1 damage point to the fire on the blanket. I've never had a player lose a fight with an inanimate object. Hopefully this won't be the first time.
Am I working now? Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what's up, why it keeps doing that. Billy, take the blanket off.
I'm trying.
Here.
Roll me a pass percentage. See if you can get it undone.
93.
Nope. Billy does not have the dexterity required currently.
Mo is going to try.
All right, Mo.
That is a 26.
Mo, you are able to get the blanket untied and yanked off of Billy.
I'm gonna yank it off and throw it down. Good Lord, Billy.
Billy will elbow drop it.
Mo's just gonna be like, "Good job, it's dead."
94.
You go to elbow drop it, and it's more like you belly flop on it.
It's got me. It's got me.
Penis side down.
Mo's just gonna clap me like, "Billy, you killed it. It's dead. Come on."
Hearing that, Billy will stand up and take another victorious pose, holding his blade up.
I slayed the mighty blanket.
So having chased Billy up the road to deal with the evil blanket,
Mhm.
you're no longer in the clearing. You can choose at this point to continue down the road you're on or backtrack into the clearing.
Mo's just gonna be like, "So, want to just keep going this way, or do we want to go back the other way?"
No, always forward. That's what my mom said. Always forward.
Okay. Sound logic to me.
Billy will hook arm. He will stow his sword, hook an arm with Amara, hook an arm with Mo, and Skip going, ease on down the road.
And Amara's gonna sing her song at the same time, even though they don't go together. So
It's a remix.
And of course, in their heads, this is like the most awesome moment, cinematic moment ever. That it's like the perfect skip, like from The Wizard of Oz when they're going down the yellow brick road. When instead, it probably more looks like exactly what it is: three drunks barely standing up, trying to make their
Get
way
to each
down.
other.
Yeah.
You'll stumble along in this way for a while. The moonlight making it possible to see the path so that you're not wandering off of it into the trees again. The soft glow of Amara. The three of you stumbling, singing. And another hour will pass. You can each increase your sobriety rating by 1. And you'll hear a soft howling sound in the distance.
It makes perfect sense. We're on the moon. It's werewolves.
Uh, I I didn't think werewolves were on the moon. I thought it was those weird guys that wear the weird military uniforms and what all, and they lived on the dark side of the moon or something.
Mara's just gonna grab her spear and do the you crunch down and hold it. That's gonna be her position, looking around.
Think about it. Where else would werewolves want to live but on the moon?
You know, that kind of makes sense. But wouldn't they always be stuck as werewolves? Because, like, they turn because of the full moon, but if they lived on the moon. And she's gonna stop. Alright, that's making my head hurt.
Think about it. If you was a werewolf, wouldn't you want to be a werewolf? Werewolves are badass. You could be Wimpy Joe the Barber or Slothgar the Werewolf Barbarian.
Amara's gonna shake her flask and see if there's anything left in it.
Let's see. No, there is not.
Billy, I think whoever took your pants took my liquor.
Ah, flatfoot bastard. I bet it was the werewolves.
Damn
It's a
it.
trap. They're luring us in.
There's a rustling sound in the leaves to the right side of the path.
Hello?
King Billy demands you show yourself.
When you go, hello, you get a ooh in response.
I learned how to speak werewolf.
Holy shit, you're really good.
I think
Stepping.
they found us.
Stepping onto the path ahead of you and to your right is a large, almost mangy looking, gray furred, bipedal wolf creature.
It's a moon wolf.
Hey!
I got this. Billy will stow his sword. We come in peace. I, King Billy, am a benevolent king, and will grant you and your people sovereign domain of your own part of the moon. And will use my second use of charming.
Okay.
3.
Oh, damn. It cocks its head. Oh.
Translate, Amara.
It's gonna sniff you, Billy.
Billy will
You
sniff
like
back.
you.
And then Billy will lick him.
You know that thing dogs do when you touch their nose and they like sneeze and shake their head and paw at it a
Yep.
little bit? It does that. And then it backs up and prances off into the bush.
I think he's gonna tell his friends. There's a
And
new
then
king.
Yeah, my fame will go far and wide. Yep.
And then Amara's gonna go walk down the road.
Mo's just,
Court mage and court glow stick, let us find our castle.
Mo follows. The whole time she watched that interaction, her eyes are just kind of wide, and she's just like, moon wolf. And then follows behind them.
As you continue down the road, you don't get far before you hear another howling. This one slightly more distant.
Hey, Billy. Billy. Listen, they're already talking about you, man.
They're talking about what a good king I am.
I bet you there'll be a banquet when we find your castle.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
I'm kind of hungry.
I am too. I had some rations, but some flatfoot stole my backpack. Billy did not have rations, by the way. That was not something he had on his equipment list.
Who needs rations? You were going to a party, right?
Right, then. So Amara's going to be walking down the road, but she's going to be kind of looking to see. Oh, she's drunk. She's looking for mystery food, like it's just going to pop up. But if she sees a berry or something cool, but she's looking for just mystery food to show up.
Yep. Roll me a percentile die. Let's see if she sees anything.
Like, can we find a nacho bush or something? You know,
right.
It's a taco
It is the
tree.
moon.
I got a 7.
7.
Yeah.
You don't find nachos, but you do find a lovely raspberry bush full of ripe berries.
Oh, she's going to take her little sheer skirt and start putting the berries in the little, like holding it like on an apron thing and just throw it in there. And then eat a few. 2 for you, 2 for me. 2 for you, 2 for me. Until she doesn't see anymore. Do you want some berries?
Those are our berries.
I am the king of the moon, and I say we take the berries.
I say there are berries.
Come out, show yourself. Present yourself to the king.
3 small goblins, each holding a small sword, step out from the bushes.
Ooh, moon goblins.
No,
You're so cute.
Forest goblins.
Moon forest goblins.
they look very confused.
It's okay. We come from another world, and we landed here, and we proclaimed me king, and this is my court mage, Mo, and this is my court glowstick, Amara, and I am King Billy, Billy Duck, no, Billy Bell, the Duck.
Billy Duck
Once again,
Bell.
they look very confused.
Mara's going to step back behind Mo, like, because she's still got the berries. She doesn't want to ruin the berries. So she's like disengaging.
I think being the least drunk one at this point, Mo's going to kind of act like she's brushing herself off a little bit, and she's going to stand up a little taller and take a step forward and just be like, I got this, okay? And I would like to use Succeed, which is my inherited trait. I can succeed in up to 2 tasks of my choice that involve deceiving or convincing another being during that day. And so she's going to be like, look, he's telling you the truth. He is the king of the moon. It's Billy Duck Bell. He said his name a little wrong. He's a little inebriated, but it happens. But, so these berries actually do belong to him. But we're just going to take these berries. We are not going to take any other berries that are out there.
So you're gonna just those berries. You're not gonna take the rest of our crop.
Yeah.
Well,
just these.
I am a benevolent king. I will let you keep most of your crop.
That, I guess.
Looking back to Mo, that sounds fair. And then looking at you, Billy,
You're still not our king.
A mutiny!
No, Billy.
No, we have a king. He's a goblin like us.
Yeah, but is he king
They're
of the moon?
they're a sovereign goblin nation.
I would never interfere with a sovereign nation, so you may keep your sovereign nation and your patriarchy.
I don't know what that means, but if it means you're not going to take the rest of our berries, okay.
Wait, oh, can I pay you for the berries?
They look at each other, kind of shrug, and look back.
She's gonna look in her belt pouch and see if she's got any coins or sparklies or anything that goblins might like.
That's up to you. You equipped your items.
She's gonna look around, and there's like some like the little like pearl shells. Are these okay? This is what we use.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Is that covered the berries? I was just very hungry.
They'll nod and take the shells.
Thus
So
we have an accord, and yearly we will come to this spot and trade berries for shells to keep peace between the sovereign nation of the Moon Forest Goblins and the people of the Billy Duck.
They look very confused.
Mo is just gonna look at them and nod with a big grin.
One whispers to the other,
Humans are really weird.
Amara's confused herself at this point, but she got her berries, so she's gonna throw the rest of them in her belt pouch before somebody else comes along and tries to take them.
all right.
Oh, go. You probably ought to get going back toward your village.
What's that way? She's gonna point up the road north.
They'll shrug. Oh no, we just guard the berry patch.
Well, where is our village?
I don't know. We don't go to human villages.
Then forward we shall go, as Amore's mom has told us. The oracle has spoken. We must push forward.
Okay.
Go down
Bye.
the road. Oh, and now I have "In the Jungle" playing in my head.
The lion sleeps tonight.
I have the bare necessities.
So again, we'll sing two different songs while we trudge along the road.
Remix!
You wander the road a while longer. Another hour will pass, and you may increase your sobriety rating by 1.
Oh, my head.
Oh, my everything.
And you can see ahead of you what looks like might be the light of candles in windows.
I don't even care whose house this is. Let's go there.
As long as it's not a witch that tries to eat us, I'm good.
I don't care at this point. Call me gingerbread. I'm done.
I would like a nap.
So, Mara's gonna head towards candles and windows.
Yep.
Approaching the small cottage, you can see that there is a candle sitting in the window at the front. It is one of those little storybook type cottages covered in vines, thatched roof, a garden full of vegetables
We're
sits
gonna
in front of the
die.
house. You're fine. You've avoided everything else to this point. You're fine.
Billy will walk up and go to knock, but just smack his head into the door.
Hello?
I am King Billy of the Moon, and I seek shelter. Me and my mage and my glow stick.
She's gonna think you're talking about your penis.
The royal glow stick, not my penis. My penis doesn't glow, it controls fire.
I'm sorry. I'm awfully confused by all of that.
She will open the door, but it's got a chain on it so that it doesn't open the whole way.
Billy
Look-
will stick his face into the crack. Hi, I'm Billy Duck Bell. I am the king of the moon. I have
Billy-
been acknowledged by the moon forest werewolves and the tree goblins. We seek refuge.
Oh,
Did you just
no.
throw up? Oh no. Looking back at you prior to you throwing up was. Sorry, the dogs are very excited. So if you heard the crashing, I'm very sorry. Looking back at you is a middle-aged female with long, dark hair with a gray streak running through it. She's wearing what looks like a heavy robe, heavy linen robe over what you can only presume is night clothes.
Are you ill?
The illest, baby.
Mo's gonna kind of like peek over Billy's shoulder and be like, I'm really sorry. He's actually just a tad drunk. We we're kind of turned around and we're not sure where we are because we were at a party over somewhere, and she's gonna wave vaguely behind them at some keep, and it took us forever to find our way out. We just need somewhere to rest.
It's a ways to the village from here. The only castle I can think of is almost 2 hours walk.
And she'll point back in the direction you came from.
Mo's gonna nod. That's where we came from.
Well, you can still reach the village from here, but it is quite a distance.
Do the thing.
She's gonna smack him a little, and yeah, we'll go ahead and try to use succeed. And she's going to basically try to convince the woman to let them stay there. Well, yeah, we've already walked for hours, and can we? Do you have a barn, a shed, somewhere we can just rest for a little while? I promise, he's not sick. It's not contagious. He's an idiot, and he drank too much.
I'm an herbalist. I could give him something to help with that. It's not much, but you'd be welcome to sleep on the floor here in the parlor.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and
Are you
go ahead.
Are you wanting to spend the entire, like, sleep the rest of the night? Or are you.
We'll go with the party.
Yep,
With
Billy is prepared to spend the rest of the night there.
All right.
Mo.
She will let.
Go ahead.
Sorry, she will let you come in.
Mo will walk past her and be like, I'm really sorry he lost his pants somewhere.
I'm sure I've got something of my late husband's that would fit.
She will climb a ladder into a loft area and toss down a pair of breeches for you.
He will put his arms through the leg holes, hug himself, curl up on the floor, and go to sleep.
All right. The rest of the night will pass without incident, and you will wake with the crowing of the rooster first thing in the morning.
Oh.
Man,
Where are we?
I convinced the lady of this cottage to let us sleep here until, morning. But
And as. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not sure exactly where this cottage is.
And as you're talking about it, she will come in from the garden with a small basket of vegetables and fresh eggs.
Oh, good morning.
Here's the annoying part. I don't get hangovers. I'm always chipper the next morning. So Billy will rise and stretch. Good morning. Oh,
Good morning. Um, the pants might serve you better on your legs than on your arms.
well, how did that happen? Must be those Trixie Faye, and he will put the pants on.
You should be careful how you speak of Fae.
Oh,
I know most people believe them to be myth, but just because they don't live in the villages with us anymore doesn't mean they're not about.
oh, I know they're real.
Wait. Village. You said something about a village? How do we get to the village?
Oh, and having completed a rest, make sure you go ahead and move your sobriety rating to a 5. You are all now sober, even though you might be a bit hungover, as I will leave that to each of you.
Well, you can go back the way you came, but
Oh no.
the shorter way would be to continue down the road in the direction you were going. Um, it is a couple of hours on foot, but it shouldn't be too harsh.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
The rooster will crow loudly again.
Oh no. Shh. We're awake. We're awake. And she's gonna just whisper but then scream at the same time at the rooster. She can't decide which way she wants to modulate her voice.
Mo has just been
I'm
sitting there the whole time with her face scrunched up, like, oh my god.
I am sorry about Phineas. Perhaps some breakfast and some tea?
Oh, that would be divine. I don't know that I have anything to pay you with though. King Billy lost his pack.
Yeah,
See,
some flatfoot stole my pack, my pants, and my boots.
well, perhaps we should exchange service for service.
Okay, Philly, you got a servicer.
Oh, not like that.
Oh.
I've been having a bit of trouble. There is, how to put this? There is something that keeps eating my chickens.
I bet it's the Moon Forest werewolves.
I've not seen signs of werewolf.
Goblin?
No, the goblins don't usually come out this far.
Have everybody roll me a percentile.
I'm sober, so maybe 59?
Okay. Mo?
54.
45.
Most humans don't encounter these creatures often, much less become very familiar with them. This area seems a little odd. So does she. Here, do you need a break?
Yeah,
All right. Let's go ahead and take another break, and we'll be back in just a bit.
Alright, clear.
Hi, and welcome back. Thank you for your patience. So, the party started out at a party in a castle keep, stumbling through dark, hidden hallways and old rooms, finding their way out into the woods. They eventually found their way onto a road and encountered a few creatures that they managed to talk out of fighting them along the way to find themselves at an herbalist's cottage. She allowed them to spend the night and sober up. And now that morning has come, they're trying to figure out how to settle the debt, so to speak. And that's where we're going to resume. So if you can't pay, we could,
How much?
well, a few coins would cover it.
Billy would like to check to see if he still has his belt pouch.
He does. You never
Is
said
there
you
any?
took your belt off.
I have 5 coins. I will offer them to her.
That would cover it. Though if you meet anybody in town who needs work, send them my way.
Definitely. Which way to town?
When you leave my yard, turn left down the road.
It will take you a few hours to arrive back in the village. Once back in the village, you'll be free to either return to your homes or go to the pub and start over.
Billy's going to the pub.
See, I told y'all, left. You gotta go left because it's not right.
Amara's gonna wave and try to head on home. She's had her adventure for the night, day,
Alright.
whatever.
Mo's gonna go along with Billy. She's gonna walk up beside him, like they're gonna throw their arm across his shoulders and be like, "Let's go, Billy Duck."
You betcha.
All right, everyone. Unfortunately, this is where we're going to wrap up for the night. One of my players isn't feeling well, and we're just going to let them go rest. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know there was a little clumsy here and there. It didn't help that I was super, super nervous about sharing this with all of you. If if we can get enough players, we'll be doing this again in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to give everyone a chance right now to say goodnight, and we'll wrap up.
Hi, this was Ames. I was the voice of Mo tonight. And yeah, you can find me over on Twitter at LollyGFIFO.
I'm Tier. I was the voice of Billy Duck Bell, and you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM.
And I'm Christina. I was the voice of Amara, and you can find me over on Twitter at Diamorsaskula.
And I'm Ren Matley. I was your narrator tonight. And thank you all so much for joining us. We hope to see you again. Night.